Recording? I think we're recording. I can't tell when this thing starts. Sometimes it feels like it starts right away. Hi, VOD channel. Hi. I have new settings. I've changed things. So it's going to be more of a streamlined thing, which means there's going to be less variance for it being like a ridiculously good run or a ridiculously bad run. But that also means we can actually try and get like PBs, which would be really fucking sick. So we got new things. I got to figure out what class we're doing. Let's see. I mean, I do like Rod and Battlehammer. Okay, I only really like the Rod and Battlehammer. So we're going with that. Blue Dancer Charm. I do like Blue Dancer Charm. All right, first run with the new settings. There's a big possibility that I fucked everything up and everything is broken and it doesn't function. But there's also a possibility that maybe everything is working correctly, and when I hit the button and start the run, that all the settings are right and I don't have to change anything on the next run. I'm hoping it's that one. Let's go. Apparently you have to be polite. Yeah, apparently. Which I think that's just big, polite company that is trying to convince you that you have to be polite. I don't think you actually have to. I think that's the falsity that they're just trying to make everyone believe, personally. Also, we do have Freya's greatsword, but I'm probably going to stick to this. So I need 4 more strength. Big Manners is lying to you. That's the one. Thank you. Complain to them, leave them to it. Fair, fair. I get that. I get that. We can get peanut butters. We can get peanut butters. It's true. So to explain what I changed, previously, the Great Runes were in random places and I didn't know where they were. I have made it now so the Great Runes are not randomized, so I actually have a path to go, which should make it more similar to a base game speedrun. But I have randomized things like the talisman pouches, sacred tears, all the items beyond that. The only item that is unrandomized beyond the Great Runes and the World Medallion is the Sentry's Torch. Purely because if I get Invisible Assassin, I would like to be able to be that, because frankly, that boss is stupid. I don't care about any of the others that have an item that makes them easier, like Moog's Shackle or whatever. None of that shit matters. The only one I care about is Invisible Assassin. It's the only one. The other nice thing too is that with this, I'll be able to actually use all the tricks that I've learned and taught myself for speedrunning, so they'll actually benefit in a really good way, which would be nice. I will get out of practice for doing all the other places, but that's what we have New Game to New Game Plus 7, the Canada Challenge for. So we got that for. Walking through an airport, she'll complain about slow walkers. Like, no, shh, they might, fair, it's fair. What are the new settings? Did my mic cut out when I just explained everything?
And I can also set your not in wine. I am Carly.
What? 4, so 2, 5, 5. Okay. That's fine. Did I miss that? I think so. I'll explain it again. I also should probably put it in an actual run command. Okay, I'll explain it because Bobby just got here. Only for Bobby. Specs, if you want to listen in, that's fine too, but this is only for Bobby. So, hi Bobby, how's it going? I have new settings. What I've done is I've changed it, so instead of having the Great Runes being anywhere in the major key items, the Great Runes are not randomized, which does mean that the path is more streamlined. However, I do still have things like the talisman pouches, the sacred tears, golden seeds, all of that stuff is still randomized. So I still will have potential reason to go to other places if I want to get stronger. I have it set up so that there is not a guaranteed set of bell bearings or smithing stones. So I am able to get ridiculously strong, or I can get ridiculously screwed. So there's still variance in that. I've just streamlined the path a little bit, so that way it's a bit more like a normal run that you would do with this game. Got tired of the Great Rune RNG. Less got tired of it and more realized it didn't make sense for a speed run. But we still have other runs where I will keep the Great Rune RNG because I like the Great Rune RNG. But I think that the fact that my PB was entirely based off of getting lucky was a little weird. And it also makes it really hard to compare to other people that are also doing the same thing. Not that I am comparing to other people, but like this will give me the ability to have like, hey, I have a time of like an hour and 20 and somebody's like, oh yeah, I have a time of this. And maybe they have a better time because their settings are different, but it'll be more similar at the very least. The only other item that is not randomized in this run is the Sentry's Torch, because I don't want to deal with having the Invisible Assassin and not having the Sentry's Torch. But so the Sentry's Torch, not randomized. The Dectus halves are, ooh, good talisman. The Dectus halves are, and there is an argument to have the Dectus halves not be randomized, but I like the idea that I could get lucky and get the Dectus halves early, and that could speed it up, or I could go Makar, which isn't that much slower as well, and gives me item checks along the way, right? So I think that there is value in having only the Great Runes be removed from the randomizer, but everything else still being there. Okay, we got a 4. We're looking for money. 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 I got Godfrey up. Oh, I do. I meant to write Godric. Hang on, I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that. This is the time. You know what? This is a time loss. We'll fix it. Well, it'll be fixed later. Godric. Perfect. There we go. Fixed it. Thank you for telling me. We're setting up time saves for the future. That's all we're doing. How's it going, stars? Ooh.
Hey, but you.
Ooh. Why, hello, Dragon Halberd. It's so good to see you. I am doing great. I'm excited for today. We're literally just going to be doing speed runs over and over. That's it. The other nice thing, too, of these settings is that theoretically the runs will take less time. So if I do a day where all I do is the speed runs, I can get more speed runs done in a day, which will be fun, which will also be really good for the VOD channel, too, because then I can make these be a thing that's up there more often, because I definitely was slacking on having like specific content for the VOD channel, so this will be really good for that. And it lets me practice all the skips and stuff, which will also be good for me. I want to say the physics is not randomized, but we'll go find out. Nothing. You're a sleepy person. Well, are you going to be able to snap later? I hope so. Got him on the brain. Yeah. Handless deficiencies. I did not. I did have a dream about my mic, though. And that my mic sounded really weird in one of my videos. I did have that dream. That was a fun dream. Turtle. Would you grab the item? Thank you. I also mentioned this yesterday on stream, but we are going to be doing the next series episode. We're doing Taskmaster again. I don't know how to describe beyond that. We're doing Taskmaster again with all the same people too. So it's going to be everybody returning. It's going to be great. I'm very excited for it. I got a bunch of new tasks written out and ready to go. It's gonna be a good time. Ailment Talisman is not bad, to be honest. I've gotten some good talismans so far on this run. I can't lie to you. I am also looking forward to it. I am assuming the video is also going to do terribly, but I will hopefully be able to make a better thumbnail and have interest garnered into it. But I'm preparing myself for the video to do abysmally. But it's so fun that I kind of don't care. It's just a good time. Okay, Physic. Good. Physic was not randomized. Good. Good to see. Good to see. Christmas face on to Greg Davies? Possibly. Possibly. That might be a thing we need to do. Submitting a job interview with no sleep? Oh. Are you able to get a nap before it happens? If not, chug like 8 Red Bulls. For legal reasons, don't do this because that's really bad medical advice. But for the joke that this is, chug like 8 Red Bulls. Spear! Oh, that's a weird coincidence. There's 2 of them. What are the chances of that? Okay, sure. Weird, man. Weird. Put your head on Alex and her head on Greg and make that the thumbnail. That honestly might work. I should try that.
Welcome.
Synchronized troll dancing. My first ever video on YouTube or on TikTok, either, frankly, that went remotely viral, which it wasn't really that viral, but for me at the time, it was like kind of viral. Was a video where it was Demon Souls and there were 2 enemies that went to attack me and they wound up synchronizing their attacks, and I themed it to the Blue Danube Waltz. It was a great video. It was great. It was great. If you couldn't, was to chug an entire thing of coffee, but you didn't say that. You know what? I like that too. I think that's also a good plan. I support this. What? Why did it not? That is sudden like Futurama. That episode was great. I need 1 more strength to be able to wield my weapon here. That could be something. I might want to go get that. Maybe. Both roll back, retaliated a single attack perfectly in sync. Hell yeah! That would have been a great... If you'd been recording, you could have turned that into an awesome TikTok edit or something. Here 3,000 is coffee for only $3. Uh-oh. Well, Bip, keep in mind the year 3000 did see society collapse like, what was it, 5 times, 6 times while he was sleeping. So, you know, there is a chance it could still happen. We just need society to collapse a whole bunch of them. We get you coffee again. And you know what? That's a price I'm willing to pay, personally. If the price I have to pay for cheap coffee is the total collapse of society followed by multiple alien invasions, yeah, I'm cool with that. Come, bug. Money! Damn it. Somber 7. Okay, okay. Yeah, exactly. An economic reset button. I don't know why we don't consider doing that more often. Clearly, it is the best thing we could do. Obviously. What's the negative? Loss of all our friends and family and unable to have anyone be happy. Cheap coffee. I'm telling you. Worth it. Thunderbolt's a great electric attack, so you get ground out by a barrel whack. I'm pretty sure the Dectus halves are randomized. I'm starting to doubt myself because I got a Dectus half there. You know what? I'm gonna go do the Radon thing. Not actually fight Radon, but I'm gonna make my way over to the Radon area because I have not done that yet. Oh, this is the wrong spot. Well, you know what? Sometimes we grab the right grace and sometimes we don't. And this time I did not. I gotta start grabbing the Kali grace because I kind of need that. Okay, I need one more point there to be able to wield that. I'm gonna start doing that. Since I'm sitting anyways, we'll go ahead and do this, and we'll go ahead and do that. Do we mean instant? No, we mean cheap, like $3 for a cup of coffee. Because that was the price they paid in Futurama. Lord of the Man, it's true. It's true, it would. Hey, there's a dragon. I don't know if that's the boss, to be honest. Is that Borealis? That has to be the boss. If that is a dragon there, I'm concerned the dragons randomized only to the dragons. I should check that to make sure they didn't. I don't think they did. I think that's a weird coincidence. I'm pretty sure my settings don't do that, but I'm using new ones, as I said, so I don't know if I did it wrong. I've all been bred to be water soluble, so it's all instant. Oh, maybe. Honestly, worse things have happened, if that's the case. Enemy randomizer. Dragon bosses are merged with everything. Okay, that is just a weird coincidence. Perfect. Okay, great. We're good. You know what? This is probably worth opening. What if there's a good item in here? There wasn't. It was 5 string. But I like to imagine a world where that was a useful item and I was successful in collecting something good. That's the world that I like to believe in. Oh, this is a somber one. Watch. Bam. God damn it. Patrick's secret box right here. You know, at some point, SpongeBob is not going to be the main joke that an entire generation make, and I'm gonna be really sad about that. Because I love SpongeBob. What a great show that was. There's a Patrick show now? What a terrible decision. Why would they do that? I like Patrick. Patrick did not deserve his own show. If anything, it should have been Squidward. Okay, you're being rude. Oh, God, there's a wolf. No. There has been a Patrick show. Yes, that is what Bib just said. Yeah, yes. Correct. Yeah, yes, yes. A very firm side character, so true. He's a great side character. But definitely a side character. Doesn't know any better. It's fair, it's fair. Have we introduced her to the SpongeBob show, the original? Yeah? I'm so sorry that she has terrible taste. We'll give it time. Give it time. I'm sure it'll refine over time. God damn it. Fuck. Have we lied to her? That is good advice. Lie to your children. Unironically, lie to your children. It is actually good advice to do. And she has bad taste. Excellent. Excellent. I love it. Who the voice actors are. Okay, okay. Oh, we're going based off voice actors. We're saying that Patrick's better. Ooh. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. Do I agree with that? I think I do agree with that. I think that is totally fair. There we go. Also, we all agree, like, Squidward was in the right, like, 90% of the time in that show, right? And just kept getting screwed over by the petulant child that is SpongeBob, who I love. But you got to admit, so many horse skippies? Yeah. Debatable? Squidward was a smart one? Exactly. How's it going, Synthetic? Relates to Squidward a lot more now that you're an adult. Agreed. Agreed. Don't you shoot. You bastard. You shot my horse? How dare you? Haha, you missed. Get wrecked, nerd. Because we're all jaded adults just like him? Maybe. Maybe. Soft spot in your heart? Fair. That's valid. Victim of horrible neighbors. If they were my neighbors, I speak from having neighbors that I don't like, that are not nearly as bad as them. If they were my neighbors, I would have lost my shit on them a long time ago. That 70s show? Yeah. Yeah. For sure. All right, are they randomized? They are. Okay, sick. Cool. Hey, it's Kristen's favorite song. Now, I do have the somber bell bearing, so I can go get a somber one. Which you are going to do, because I will get me up to like a plus, like 6 or something. Is that you're a dumbass? Yep. Add some new items, Lego and pocket camp furniture. Ooh, there's Lego furniture? Like actual official Lego, or you're also selling a 7. Interesting. Okay, I need money. I need 2K. I am not getting there. Okay, I will go. Let's go do the graveyards, and then we'll come back and I'll be able to upgrade. Official Lego, wild. I've heard people are being unreasonably upset about this update. The main thing that I've heard is apparently because the hotel guests or whatever that you get that are random will wander on your island, people are really upset because it, and I quote, ruins the aesthetic of their island because they have specific ones that they want, which I am not deep into Animal Crossing stuff. Like I got some where I'm like, I like you, and I got some where I don't like them, okay? But I've never heard of a more almost bordering on xenophobic view of a game about animals where you live on an island. What do you mean you won't accept the lesser people that you view as bad? That's straight up just like... That's why you pull them off the island? Well, the problem, apparently the problem is the fact that you are unable to bully the hotel guests off because the hotel guests will be random and show up randomly. And they don't want the ones that don't fit their vibe and their aesthetic for their island. I'm clearly not the person that fits into this view, but that is an insane view to have. Why are we being xenophobic to villagers? Right? Like, I already think it's bad enough bullying people off your island, because, like, maybe I read too much into it, but, like, if this was a real person, I would feel terrible. What the fuck just hit me? Oh, there's a guy with a gun. I figured it out. It's a guy with a gun. It's a guy with a gun. Someone gave Jimmy a gun and he shot me. Better not update so they stop wandering around. I agree. I hope they don't change it. Like, the whole idea is you're supposed to, like, I understand people have their favorites and people have, like, the vibe, the aesthetic, they're going with all that shit, but, like, come on. Don't be, again, I think xenophobic is the only real way to describe it. Don't be xenophobic. Ooh, a somber 1 for cheaper. Hell yeah. It's not XCOM knowing to be xenophobic. Oh, God. Wander around more? Agreed. Agreed. Deliberately follow them? Even better. Nice hat. So I believe I have a somber 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't think I have a 5 yet. I might be wrong. I don't think I have a 5 yet. No, I don't have a 5. Once I get a 5, I can go all the way up to a +7. So we're hoping to find a 5 on the way here. That'd be great. Money! We're rich. We're rich. Hell yeah. Oh, I found a somber 1 anyways. Okay, well, I didn't even need to buy one. That's a somber 2. Somber 5. 5. You know what? I don't really care what that item is. I don't trust this bear. Nope, 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 nope. Then you can toggle off and on. If you have if they fully patch it, it'll be upset. I don't want them to have anything. I genuinely think that it's a silly thing to complain about and is not something that should matter, because the whole idea is you're playing a game and it's not creating a museum that is this one isolated area where you collected villagers and you put them on. Like, also that's a Midra. I'm pretty sure. No, it's a Mariner. I thought it was a Midra. Ooh, okay, we got the Dectus halves. All right, sick. So in that case, because I got the Dectus halves, I'm going to book it up to the... Oh, am I going to stop by EG? I may as well on the way, eh? Is that faster? I may as well. I think it's a good idea. We'll stop by EG on the way. Literally set them custom outfits. It makes it worse. Yeah. I feel like some people are going to make some really not okay things with that feature, possibly. No. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Hang on. I gotta concentrate. One moment, chat. We shall resume our complaints about Animal Crossing in a moment. Or the people that play it, I guess, technically. I didn't know the flies got boosted by things that got blood loss around you. That's cool. Do I go to EG? Yes, EG is smart. Because that saves me a teleport. Okay, we go to EG. We go to EG, we go to the Dectus, and then we go beat up Godric, because we'll have a +4. Then we go to Radon, beat up Radon. Then we go to DTS. Yeah. 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 And look at all the money I have now. I'm so rich. I don't remember if anyone had a Somber 5. I wasn't out actually paying attention for that. Made by clothes we own, not custom dyes. Okay, thank God. All right, that's fine then. I don't know. I was definitely not a person that ever was in the, like, I'm going to have a dreamy set of villagers or whatever, and I'm going to villager hunt. Because, like, for me, it was like, I wonder who's going to move to the island, and we'll get people, and then I grow attachment to the people, not because of their look, but because of them as a villager. And I didn't really care if they were the perfect one, because they wound up being one that I really liked, because they were, I don't know, endearing in their character, and you know, I'm clearly not the intended audience for that side of Animal Crossing, but now it's just getting worse. You got zero clue what she wants. That's when you meow at her and stare back. Ant butt. Oh my God. We've been blessed by 2 ant butts today. There's another one over by Godric. That man just took a swing at me. I think the only way I would have come back to Animal Crossing, especially now that my old Switch is gone, so my island is gone, so I'd have to restart everything. The only way that I would ever come back to Animal Crossing is if they had made it so you were able to terraform like you could in the DLC. Because it is way too painful of a process otherwise. See, I like this. We get We aren't guaranteed the Dectus half. So there's not 100% chance that I'm going to be able to do the Dectus lift. Oh, Somber 9. Hell yeah. But I also, because of that, will want to go check other places to try and find it. And if I don't find it, then I might be going the Makar rate. So it's not always going to be the same path that I take. And I quite dig that. I think that's actually a good change. I still have the same path for a lot of it. Don't get me wrong. Ooh, hello. And there's also the talisman pouches are all randomized too. So there's a chance I don't find another talisman pouch for the rest of the run. That could happen. Hopefully it doesn't. I would love to find another one, given that I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I would like to wear. If I have the opportunity to. Cool. Dress all your tourists in goth outfits? Hell yeah. Do it. Ooh, item. I'm not gonna complain about that. That's actually kind of useful. Did I pick up a small shield? No. I have not picked up a small shield. I do have a medium shield with parry, but... Now, given that I have to go to DTS, I'm actually going to run all the way there, and then we'll go back to Godric. I do think a Somber 4 is going to be totally fine for most of this run. I would prefer to upgrade it more. If I get a 5, we're all the way up to a... Yeah, I need a 5 and an 8, and then we have a max. That'd be perfect. That would be amazing, frankly. Oh, hello, Crucible Knight. There's only one of you in the world. What are the chances that you're right there? Well, whatever the amount of enemies in the world divided by... It's 1 over that. So whatever that is. I don't know what that is. But 1 divided by the amount of enemies in the world. So probably 0.002% chance. Probably. The Beastman. Falling Star Beastman. Weirdly a fitting title, actually, kind of. Why is there no one here? Oh, it's a Moog. There's a Moog down there. And somebody else. I don't know who the other one was, but there's a Moog down there. Oh, speaking of Moog. Okay, I'm gonna go to the merchant in hopes that he is a Somber 5. And he does sell the Sentry's Torch, so... Or he should. We'll be able to confirm if that setting is correct. Which would be nice, too. How tanky are you? This is probably not worth it, but I mean, it is item. Item, never mind. It's a single item, it wasn't worth it. I was hoping that was more than 1. And it wasn't. And now I'm sad. Blades of Stone.
I see thee, little tarnished, smoldering with that wretched flame.
Ooh, gourmet scorpion stew. Can I interest anyone in some? It will, and I quote, boost your physical damage negation temporarily and will gradually restore a great amount of HP. The thoughts and feelings of the cook blend into the stew. Would anyone like some? It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Pia. Any big plans? Would you like some gourmet scorpion stew? No one has taken me up on my offer? You would? Excellent, excellent. I'll send it over. Ship it in the mail. It'll arrive via bat. You gonna sleep? It's a good plan. It's a good plan.
His custom well.
What do you got? He does have a 5. Oh my God. Okay, hang on. Okay, he has a 5. I need to come back for that 5. That is a +7 that we have now. Amazing. You would accept we had a big lunch? Fair. I get it. I get it. You hate me. I understand. It's fine. Ant butt. You always have to detour for the ant butt. If you don't do it, you're sacrificing the good luck of the run. You are a hater. That is true. That is true. That's a good point. Safety grace. Because I don't know what this is going to be, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We have a +4. I'm at like 29 vigor. There's no way this could be anything that is terrible. Well, should have seen that coming. Okay, bail, buddy. It's not terrible, but the arena sucks. Ask Stewie. I don't think Stewie would be, I don't think I'd be able to understand Stewie. If I understand the way that Family Guy works in the world, he can only talk to the dog and sometimes the people, maybe. I don't really know. Well, that's why he's called the Fell Omen, because he makes you fall. Yeah. I gotta update that. That is the wrong info. I'll update it after this run. How's it going, Zalard? How you doing? Understand when she was high? Yes, I saw that clip. That's why I don't really understand how the world works, because clearly they can understand it, but they also can't. It's fucking weird. Morning, Xander. How's it going?
Thou art of passing skill.
Okay, well. At least it doesn't do a lot of damage. He still does some damage, but he doesn't do a lot. sir. Oh, good. He broke. Perfect. Thanks, Bale. Bye, Bale. Hey, we got a pouch. Fuck yeah. Let's go.
Smoldering with thy meager flame.
Not God. That was not Godric. That was Margit. That was Margit. But he did get a nice upgrade. The new settings, basically, I'm not randomizing the Great Runes is the big one. So everything else is still randomized, but the Great Runes are not. So I have a kind of a main path that I follow now. But it is still got variance in it. So like the Dectus halves, I'm not guaranteed to find those, or I'm not guaranteed to find other items that I would normally find to be helpful. So the fake has a pearl necklace. Nice. So did you buy a fake painting? If it, I mean, if worst case, it at the very least, you know, can go up in your house. Mistake Margaret and Godric all the time. I mistake Godric and Godfrey all the time. Not their actual like place, but I say their names wrong all the time. Same with Renala and Rolana. That's another one. Random runs, but the bosses aren't scaled. Well, we did a version of that, which was the Chaos run, where everything was randomly scaled. That is going up today, actually. But I do want to do a run where nothing is scaled at all, because I think that would be a very entertaining run. Or it could be. It also might go very quickly if I happen to, you know, get really lucky. But it could be funny. Get Fire Giant's first boss? It'll be fine. There's enough bosses in this game and enough places I can go that even if I get stuck on one thing, I'm sure I'll find another way around it somehow. Bad bird. Got one that was always the genuine. Very fair, very fair. That was always something that annoyed me, was the amount of time and effort you had to put in to getting all of the things from Red. Like, I get that the idea is that it's supposed to take a while, but the fact that it wasn't, like, guaranteed to get over a certain amount of time always irked me, because I was never able to finish it. Let's do that, because I'm going to get money here. Carrie Man and Loretta and the How True Letter are the same person is embarrassing. It's a demi-human queen. Which one are you? Gillica? No. Margot. Not Morgot. Not Margit. Margot. Legally distinct. Cool. Great. All right, now let's go buy that 5 from the merchants. Also, that's a split. How's it going, Zook? So far, yes, I think so. I think we're winning. I think so. I feel like we're winning. Hard to say. How's it going, mate? How you doing? Okay. What do you got? You got anything good? Yep. Yeah, you do. Where's the merchant that has the thing I want? Is it you? 5. Perfect. Radon and Moog is your 2 gray runes. Love it. How many with flasks does one need at this stage? I like getting as many as possible, but realistically, you could probably be fine with... Honestly, like... 6 would be fine. And easy to get. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff in Animal Crossing that is very much that. It's the one flaw with that game, in my opinion, is how much is like, oh, if you didn't get it today, it's very based off of FOMO, which I don't love. Try no flask upgrade run. You should. You should. Oh, I missed it. Damn. How's everyone doing? I'm doing great myself. I'm enjoying these new settings. I need to update the command. Yes, this is an 80% speedrun. Yeah, the new game, the Canada challenge, I am not doing today because I wanted to get some content for the VOD channel. And I hadn't done one of these in a while. Oh, I was way too late. I hadn't done one of these in a while, so we're doing this again today. We're doing a bunch of these, especially with the new settings. It should be a lot faster. Makes items totally unavailable. I agree. I agree. Time traveling constantly. See, and that's the thing. I don't like the time traveling because I have an attachment to Animal Crossing of the old game on the GameCube. What am I doing wrong? I feel like I'm jumping in the right spot. I must be too far to the left or something. I have an attachment to the old game where you couldn't really time travel, and I don't know. There's something about not time traveling that, like, I don't really care if people do, but even with my hatred for all this stuff, I probably would still never time travel. There we go. Makes sense in the lore. Yeah, and I think that, like, there's a difference between it's unavailable because you missed it for a day, so you missed out because you just failed to grab it. And then there's it's unavailable because the story determined that it was unavailable since, you know, you killed the thing that got rid of it. Very different vibe. Travel constantly. Valid. Yeah, event item versus stage lock item. Exactly. There's a big difference between those two types of missable items. Yeah, so Zalar, that's called a stake skip. So you basically use it to get to the bottom of the area where Radon's arena is and the stake is without having to go all the way around. It saves like 4 minutes or something like that. It's a lot of time that it saves. Radon got a major downgrade. To be fair, Leonard got an upgrade. Hurry up. You are able to do that before you trigger the festival. If you do the skip before you trigger the festival or before you talk to Ronnie, then a certain somebody is never here. But you are able to do that before you trigger the festival. You actually can do that before you even go to Altus. You can just come here, do that skip, and you're there. Done. Missable should never equal unobtainable. I think there are ways to do it where it is okay. Like, I'm never really bothered by it in FromSoft games because I don't know, it just doesn't bug me. I don't know how to say it. But it doesn't bug me the way they do it in FromSoft games. Because it feels like the only thing that bugs me in FromSoft games that they do is that there are random quest triggers for walking in specific areas that screws up everything. Beyond that, yeah, I'm kind of okay with it. Goodest boy doesn't show up. Alexander's always there, but Blythe is not. If you don't activate the festival. Because I'm guessing he doesn't get triggered to leave the ruins that he's at, I think is the reason. Maybe? Rude. Give me that belly. Do Randomizer once you get the PC. It's very fun when you get one. You're gonna have a great time. This game is already very replayable, but the randomizer just adds a whole new level to it. It's great. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Untable in the sense on subsequent playthroughs, the thing is just gone because you missed it that one time. Yes, yes, agreed. Yeah, if you can do subsequent playthroughs and get the item and it was missable the one time because you did the thing, like Bolt of Grand Stacks. You miss Bolt of Grand Stacks the one time, you come back to another playthrough, you get it. Awesome. But if it was a, okay, you did the one playthrough and now it's gone forever. That's stupid. Hate that. Oh, I also forgot to split on DTS. That's fine. This is the first run. The splits are not the most important thing. The most important thing is getting a time down and then continuing on from there. Don't touch me. Bad dog. Sit. Sit. No. No. How's it going, American? Welcome on in. How you doing? What is it? The bat keeps bonking. That's great.
For bringing here and thus.
It's fine. Everything should come around again at some point. I think that the way that Monster Hunter does it is good because Monster Hunter will put out an event and then they'll bring back all of the events at the same time for their festivals or whatever they're called. And that is a really good way to handle it. I think that's really good because then you can have the little bit of FOMO while also having it not actually be FOMO, which is kind of awesome. Damn it. Only one of the ones I would 100% support people cheating in. Fair, fair. Random bosses? Yeah, we're doing a randomizer. So all the bosses, all the enemies, and all the items are randomized. The only things that are not randomized are the Great Runes, the Sentry's Torch, because that makes my life way easier if I run into that one boss. Why can't I do this today? And what's another one that's not randomized? World Medallion as well. There we go. Play on Xbox, can't use mods. Yeah, I wish that you could. I think that mods on console would be fucking awesome. It's just the nature of the way that this mod is made. Really? I didn't get it land. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. I thought I landed on it. Oh well. It's good practice. I have to find a bunch of ways to get a Christmas / Halloween event at any point. Love it, love it. That's a good way to do it. Can't stand there. Listen, I was trying to jump and the game said no. Oh my god, and then I screwed up that. Play the Convergence mod for Dark Souls now, Ring? Yeah, yeah. It's the way that the mods are made for this game versus something like Skyrim. Are we sure this is speedrun? How dare you? How dare you? Heckin' rude. Why can't I do that today? What is happening? Like Skyrim does a good job with their mods and having like a mod manager. Same with Baldur's Gate. on console, and I wish that there was something like that for FromSoft. Man, what the fuck am I doing? I am not doing this well for some reason, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, because I feel like I'm doing the thing that I usually do, but apparently not today. There we go. Looks like a death run. How dare you? Brother, what is happening? I need a back massage and lock in. I hate massages. I hate massages. How's it going, Goku? I did not die. I did not. I quit out before I died. Ah. Motherfucker. Some people take it seriously. Some people just troll. I think that there are good mods that are serious and good mods that are not serious. And there's a good combination of the two. There we go. Paddington, yeah, that's what I'm doing, exactly. Yeah. It's the first one, we're setting the PB, it doesn't matter. None of this matters, okay? They don't support mine like other studios. I wish they would. It also is, the fact that their game is a multiplayer game does add complexity to that whole conversation too, because if you have mods and let's say you were on console, you'd have to disable the online service and stuff, and yeah. The genuine fear of them here, you get excited. Ooh, 3 Summer 4s. Yes, I have played the DLC. I have played both the base game and the DLC of this game a shit ton. If you want to see my bunch of my runs, you can check them out over on my YouTube channel. Favorite NPC voice line? That's a question I've never been asked. Let's see. Okay, I know it's a basic one, but I'm kind of partial to Kenneth Height's opening line. I like the way he introduces himself. I don't know, I think it's funny. Smoldering with that meager flame, that's a good one. That is a good one. I gotta shout out I Melania Blade of Mikola. That's a classic. You like more from the DLC? Fair, fair. Oh, you know what? You know what? Maiden's reminded me. Boggart going, America's tits. That's a good one. I forgot about that line. That's a good line. That's a funny line. I like that one a lot. Oh, God, it's terrible. I didn't look ahead. Okay. Okay, pieces of shit, pieces of shit, pieces of shit, pieces of shit, pieces of shit. We're live! Enough of thy rotten breath. That's a good one. Who is it? It's a Crucible Knight. Okay, good stuff. Give me your belly. Why ain't it ever me? That is a good one too. This game has a lot of good voice lines, frankly. Oh, right, you have to double roll. I always forget. There we go. Now remembering. Okay, now I'm forgetting. I haven't played Night Rain in long enough. I've forgotten what I need to do on these gentlemen. Sir. Thank you. Malika's first voice line? Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, yeah. From the whole game is specifically Malika's death line. That's a good one. There's a lot of really good voice lines in this game. This game's got some great dialogue. The Radon cutscene of the festival. I gotta do a run where I actually just watch all the cutscenes again. Because I haven't watched any of the cutscenes in so long. Oh yeah, Egon. How could I forget about Egon? Egon, so true. Depending on completing Grog's quest. Yes, yes, agreed. Lord of all things golden. I mean, it is a good line. He is a fraud, but you cannot deny that it is a good line. Fuck you. How dare you? Don't you dare. Feels wrong that you can backstab these guys. Oh, I didn't split a gold free. Oh well, whatever. It doesn't matter. To the Lucas Great Rune Holder. That's why he was barely even a Great Rune Holder. It was all because of his Great Rune that he was even remotely a challenge. Hey, it's another Tree Sentinel. What are the chances of that, huh? All right, so now I should get the rolled medallion from Melina if I did my settings correctly. Can I do right guard for you? Not well. Together. That's the best I can do. And I don't remember the rest of the line. I hope you accept my offering.
The thorn, a husk.
Together we shall devour the very gods. I think that's it, right?
And guide.
Yeah, roll medallion. Let's go. Okay, great.
Shall I to let my
I have not found an 8 yet, which is unfortunate. There might have been an 8 I could buy, but whatever. Unsurprisingly, Maiden, Twitch did not like you saying, I will kill you. Shocker, I know. Didn't get the jump. I failed. The best cutscene in the game, IMO, is easily, I mean, obviously it's the bridge. That is an undeniable fact. It's clearly the bridge is the best cutscene in the game. But the second best cutscene in the game has to be at the end of the Frenzy Flame ending. If you did not use Melina to burn the tree, and you get the bonus cutscene, that has to be the best cutscene in the game for me. That cutscene is fucking sick. Woo! I almost fell to my death. I don't know why I'm doing that jump badly. Mesmer the Eye. Mesmer the Eye is also badass, that's true. Midra pulling his own skull out, that's pretty fucking cool too. Or his own spine, his own everything. There's a bonus cutscene. There is a bonus cutscene. There is. There's a bonus cutscene. So if you do the Frenzy Flame ending, and you don't use Melina, yes, the Melina Torn one, yeah. If you use Melina to burn the tree, and then you go get the Frenzy Flame, that cutscene doesn't play. You evicted your first villager, and after all we were just talking about, Clown, how could you? Favorite cutscene is of the bridge. Well, that's clearly the best cutscene in the game. That's not even a JK. That is a stated fact. That's obviously the best cutscene they've ever put in this game. The anteaters are freaky, needs to go. Wow, you're anteaterist? I didn't know that about you. I can't believe you're like this. Somber 2. Damn. That line is burned into my mind. It's a good line. PCR opening cutscene. I think the PCR opening cutscene is cool, but I mean, compared to Midra tearing out his own spine and skull, I don't know if you beat that. The Ronnie ending is a good one. Yeah, yeah. First playthrough of Elden Ring, you did a region lock. Oh, that's cool. I feel like a lot of people wind up doing their first playthrough pseudo region lock because they want to finish off the whole area before they leave. Like, it's not a requirement, but I think a lot of people wind up partially doing it. Midra's a fraud. Wow. Midra hate in my chat. How could you? Ant. Speaking of anteaters, there's an ant right there. I'd want Muffy to move in, but big sister personality, villagers are dreadful, so sorry Muffy, my goth sheep queen. I see, I see. You hate every boss? Okay, well, fair enough. Try to do your second region being Caelid. Oh boy. Did you include Dragon Barrow in Caelid? Because most people don't. Most people exclude those as two different things. Sadly rough? No. And it's fucking stupid. And there should have been. How's it going, Demon? How you doing? And Gamer Shark, thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. Sawdust one land. Oh, yeah, that'll make that a lot rougher then. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you being here. The only boss you enjoyed was the mountaintop ghost flame bird near the castle. I feel like you're rage baiting now. I don't know why, but I feel like maybe, possibly, maybe rage baiting. What are we doing today? We're doing some speed runs, any percent speed runs. I'm gonna update my actual run command so it's correct after this, but we're doing some any percent speed runs. Do I want to see a trick? I don't know. It depends on the trick. Something just died, and I got a Glove Ward 9. I don't love those lobster here. That's really unfortunate. You know how to probably describe it? Oh, you're good. That was the best description you could have given. The fact that there wasn't a special thing for having the Frenzy Flame interaction before fighting Midra is one of my biggest letdowns from the DLC. That and both Rolana and Romina not getting cutscenes. It won't let you follow for some reason. I believe that is because you already did follow. I believe. At least on my end, I see that. 100% missed potential. 100%. For the Frenzied Flame. Yeah, agreed, Pia. That could have been a thing they added in the DLC as well. Since you can get Mikla's Needle and then you can go do that. That would have been like a really cool ending. Hey, when you tried to enter? Maybe, maybe. Well, I appreciate it either way. Divine Beast of Miller has a cutscene, right? And like, Romina is literally a required fucking boss. Giving Letta Mikla's Needle, you can 1v5 PCR. That would have been sick. Hi, Makar. Using the needle on Midra, that would have been so cool. Yeah, there's a lot of things they didn't do in the DLC that I wish they had. I love the DLC, don't get me wrong. Uh-oh. Oh, that is... Okay. So if you didn't know, the magma... When the magma worms scale up, the magma... sucks. You'd never side with Letta and friends. At this point, I never would either. I think on my first playthrough, if it had been an option, I would have done it. But on this playthrough, or every subsequent playthrough after learning about Letta, hell no. Hell no. More Ghost Flame Birds, more Tree Spirit, less original bosses, less stuff to do. Yeah, great game ideas. 10 out of 10. Definitely won't have the entire community in an uproar. Definitely not. Great concepts. Love them all. So good. All right. All right. All right. Give me that. I should have rolled. I thought I was safe for some reason. Being behind him. Oh well, it's fine. Phase 2? Oh, a Ghost Flame Dragon. Okay. Sure, man. I feel like this should have been called the Ghost Fire Dragon instead of Ghost Flame Dragon for the Fire Giant spot. Unfortunately, I do have to deal with the elevation in Fire Giant's arena, which is absolutely garbage. Also kind of funny, got not really 2 dragons, but kind of 2 dragons for the fire boss. One's a magworm, so not really a dragon. You get the idea, but... Thank you! Oh, your stupid arm! God damn it. That was the worst roll I've ever done. Actually, no, it wasn't even close. That was a pretty bad roll. Oh, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. All's good. Everything's fine. And I don't think that... Never mind. I was about to say the words, and then the thing happened that I didn't think was gonna happen. So I take back all I was going to say. And Dragon, you can go fuck yourself. This is a problem. Rude. Okay, I'm just gonna take care of this guy because it's the only one that's even remotely close to me right now. Sir! I'm dead. I'm alive! Barely. Okay, sure. What a terrible boss! Vertical level design. I actually like the vertical level design, but I can understand why you wouldn't necessarily like it. After beating the DLC, agreed. I didn't expect one because they never do an ending, but there should have been an ending. DLC only got 4. Base game had 10 out of 15. Yes, there should have been way more cutscenes for the DLC. Remembrances, agreed, Zook. Trying to get to the Crimson Coast. Absolutely, we were. Worst boss in the game? Or it's only the 10 out of 10 boss in the game? Is Leda? No, Leda, not a boss. Can't be Leda. Leda's not a boss. No boss health bar. A required NPC fight, but technically not a boss. How's it going, Cheese? How you doing? Killed him so fast with Sacred Blade, didn't realize he would summon. That was kind of me with Metter. I killed Metter so fast on my first playthrough that I didn't realize that Metter had a laser move. And a magworm? Yes, there is a magworm. I don't mind the magworms. I find the magworms. The only one that bugs me is Theodorix, because Theodorix is like crazy scaled up. But the rest of them, I'm cool with them. I just don't like their little tantrum that they do, which wastes a shit ton of time. It'll be too hard to code it. Doesn't change. Doesn't matter though. Not a boss. It is only considered a boss in the game if it has a boss health bar. Otherwise, it is not a boss. Even if it is a required fight, it winds up not being a boss. It's the same thing with like the tree spirits. You can find a lot of tree spirits in the game, which are not bosses. But websites will tell you that they're bosses, and those websites are wrong. And they irk me. That they all say, yeah, this is a boss, and you're like, no, it's not a boss. It's got no boss health. It might look like a boss, like a Crucible Knight that is not a boss. Looks like a boss, but he's not a boss. Torture yourself by going to New Game +7. Yeah, that'll do it. There's a tree! Why is there trees? Summons ads? One of the 3 Ghost Slaying Dragon summons ads, yes. And apparently forgot that I existed. Or can't figure out how to get around the tree. I don't know which it is. Never mind, I figured it out. I just can't figure out how to get around the tree. How's it going, Caltrops? Uh-oh. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Ha! Freedom! What's the most annoying fight? I agree with Jory. I think Jory's the most annoying fight. As annoying as it is that he has ads, watching him kill his friends is very satisfying. Oh, come on. I was nowhere near that. Fuck you. Oh, we're doing this. All right, that's fine. Is that going to kill them? Nope. No, it will not. Okay, well. Please just hit the head. Apparently I got too close. That's upsetting. Really? Fuck you. Which one does this? This is the one in Cerulean Coast. Oh. Without a great weapon? Everyone's gonna have a different answer. And someone's answer of a boss being the most annoying is not necessarily going to associate with yours, right? Like, I think Melania is an incredibly easy boss, but I've also killed Melania over like 600 times at this point, so. Someone's on regular melee attacks. Yeah, I agree, Cheese. I agree. Looks at you when we die. It's true. Theodorix is brutal. He does so much damage, even when he's scaled down in the randomizer. Guy's pretty up on your shit list. I think Guy's pretty high up for a lot of people. But no, I would say I think Jory's the most annoying boss in my view. There's other bosses I don't like too, but Jory is a particular piece of shit. And it was annoying, not difficult, was the question. So I think Jory is definitely incredibly annoying. Skidoo Avatar. Skidoo Avatar is pretty annoying. I wouldn't put him above Jory, but he is pretty annoying. Or it is pretty annoying, I should say. Gideon at the end of the game. Yeah, Gideon's also really annoying. I'd agree with that. That's a good shout as well. If you were to ask me right now who I think the most annoying boss is, I would probably say this boss. Because I'm annoyed. But I don't think this boss is actually that annoying. I think I'm just having a bad time. I didn't want to take the... Why do you keep taking the riposte? God damn it. You know what? This actually might work out. Never mind. You struggle with a Gideon? I'll struggle with a Gideon. That's why the conversation of what is the most annoying boss is everyone's going to have a different answer. And the answer for one person might be different for someone else. But it's every answer is correct. Someone's own view on something is going to be very different than other people's. So whenever everyone's like, I find this boss annoying, my answer is not, oh, you're wrong. But, oh, I didn't find that boss to be a struggle, but I can see how it would be. Because I have, having fought every single boss, as many times as I have, understand the difficulty that each of them pose, depending on what your build is. Uh-oh. Well, at least those guys are gone. I'll take it. Stop with the fire. Okay, fuck you. You just struggle on the rest of the attempts? Mm-hmm. Agreed. Yeah, Midra's greatsword thing. I don't think Midra's greatsword is as good on NPCs as people make it out to be, but it's also very good on NPCs. If that makes any sense at all. It did? Okay, cool. Do I have anything that is holy? I have a rotten greatsword. That is not holy. Smith's Grip Shield is incredible. Smith's Grip Shield is arguably the best NPC thing in the game. But honestly, for Gideon, the best thing you can do, no matter what weapon you have, is just walk up, press R1, walk up as he rolls away, press R1, walk up, press R1 as he rolls away, and so on. Is that a grab attack? Oh, I know what it does. But I think it's overhyped as an NPC weapon. Because if you miss it, that animation is so long, you are screwed. Yeah, they don't know how to dodge the distance throw. Mm-hmm. Lasagna breath? I've never heard it called that. Matting hand kind of fun? It is. It is. It does suck that I don't have something good on the second phase of this. Because if I could do just a little bit more damage, I'd be fine. And also, if it wasn't the one that summoned friends, I would also be fine. The fact it's the one that summons friends is problematic. Use it for that first try. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm just saying that it's not as good as people hype it up to be. That's all. And there are better things on NPCs, specifically on NPCs, than the Midra's greatsword. The Great Sword of Damnation. Pierce resistant? I don't know. It might be. All I know is Holy and Strike are what you want. It also can't frost, which is great for my weapon that does frost. Go, 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 go. Okay, we're good. Unfortunately, he is summoning friends now. But hopefully, he's going to murder the friends. I heard someone die, but they're not dead. Okay, now they're dead. Good. Good. Yes! Oh, that's really bad. They are all very angry at me. Gentle skeletons, if I could have your attention, please. Fuck you. Perfect. I'm just gonna be over here and wait for my dragon to show up. 10% more to dragons. True. Does this, I don't think this counts as a dragon though. I think this counts as an undead. It would be very funny if you could parry dragons, I agree. Oh, why are they so eager? You know what, you wanna be eager? Fine. Be eager for your death? Yeah. Started Persona 3 today, you already missed parrying. So valid. Okay. Oh my god, I thought I was not in that. That was my fault. I'll be honest, I can admit it. I can admit when it's my fault. That was in fact my fault. No 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 no. Sir Dragon, is there any chance that you would like to engage in combat with just me and no friends? I would like it noted, I did not bring summons to this fight. You're the one that had to summon to get help on me. And I do think that is cool that the boss needed to summon to be able to beat me because I'm that strong. But fuck you. That's what I think about that. Fuck you. What's the most hated boss that I like to fight? Gaius might be at the top of that list. I really like the Gaius fight. And a lot of people hate Gaius. That's probably the answer. Parrying out the large boss like this with Scholar so it's satisfying. True. True. I haven't played enough Scholar, but I've watched people do those parries. And oh my god, is that so fucking cool. I have a feeling that we're going to see a lot of the mechanics that are in Night Rain in future games. Because there's too many cool things like Iron Eye with the bows, Scholar with the upgradable craftables and like the parry thing. Like there's too many cool things in that game that they're not going to include them in a future run, I don't think. They have to. Yeah, that's the wrong run. I have to update it. I'll do it after this this run with the actual new settings and stuff. I totally forgot to do it before. And I would do it in the middle, but we're on a timer. Machine guns and Dustbloods. I hope Dustbloods is good. I've been watching a lot. I said this a couple weeks ago. I've been watching a ton of Arc Raiders, and Arc Raiders is very fun to watch, but not a game that I actually want to like play myself. So I'm hoping that Dustbloods will be as fun as Arc Raiders looks like it is, but it'll have the Souls mechanic, and that'll make it really cool. I don't know if it will, but I'm hoping. If you Spartan, no, we like Melina. Melina's great. I'm mad at people not out of options and do some jump attacks with my wand. I love it. Yeah, buying a whole Switch 2 for it is definitely the biggest, like, what the fuck are we doing here? Just for saving her? I still like her. Randomizer run said, yeah, I'm gonna update it after this. The other run command, I just forgot to. Like, I bought a Switch 2 for my kid because he had a surgery thing and we wanted to cheer him up, so we bought him a Switch 2, and he's played so much Pokemon that we have made up for buying the Switch 2. Like it's been worth the amount of money I spent for it. Yeah, caves and shit are not. It's major bosses and key items that are the spots. Looks cool as well. It does. It looks very Vampire Bloodborne, which I'm here for and I'm super pumped for. But the fact that it is only on the Switch 2 is crazy. Is it worth upgrading my weapon to a +10? If I can, probably. Depends if we find a 8 or the bell bearing that sells 8s. Either of those would be good. Perfect. I found the 8. I mean, you probably could, but I would never pirate a game from FromSoft because they've done so much. I would buy them, but probably could, probably. Scripted, exactly. Yeah. Totally scripted. How's it going, Backrush? Let me teleport. Get me out of here! Very much morally correct to that Nintendo games. And in case Nintendo's watching, because it's on the Switch 2, I would never. Did anyone have a Ancient? I don't think so, right? Ancient! Oh my god, I found me in a smithing stone. Let's go. I mean, Great Runes, it is just a standard any %. So it's 2 for the capital, and then it is the roll medallion for mountaintops. It's purely standard any % routing. I have to actually update my command so it actually says what the routing is, because I forgot to do that, and I'm a fool for that. Not by the Dragon Crest Talisman. I only have 2 slots, and I already have things that do more damage. Like, I got a jump talisman, and I got the rod and wing one. I don't need to protect myself. I just need to not get hit. If you don't get hit, you don't need damage negation. I died to you here one time, because you one-shot me. Please don't do that again. Thank God. I may have got hit, but he didn't one-shot me, so we are winning. Okay, I don't have a split for Godskin Duo. It's for Malekith that I have to split. Beautiful. Oh, I could go to Moog. I don't need to, but I could. And that's really what matters the most here, is that I could do something. How much poise does it do? Off the top of my head, I don't know the number. But it is enough that it's pretty good. No, thank you. I don't want any hugs. No hugs, please. Please and thank you. Leave me alone. Let's go do bird skip, shall we? Since bird skip is literally free. And every time I say that, I know I'm going to screw it up, but... Dog. Man, we got hard stuck on the Ghost Flame Dragon. That was brutal. It just had to be the one with friends, eh? Okay, I do actually quite like that weapon, but I'm not gonna switch. But I do like that weapon. Free every time. Listen, I would grab the Grace here, but like, we're on a speed run. I just need to not die to the boss. That's easy. Simple. Surely there's no chance I die to the boss. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. Oh, it's another mushroom guy. That's a weird coincidence. No, thank you. Goodbye. Hello, who is it? It's a duelist. It's a duelist. Overrated top 3 bosses? I don't know if I have any overrated top 3 bosses in this game. The one that I really dislike that a lot of people love is Midir in Dark Souls 3. Fine. Oh, I didn't get the backstab? Really? Okay, well, whatever. Oh no, it's a rune bear. This is a problem. Ow. Jesus Christ. Stop it. See, we didn't need to grab the Grace. Perfect. Oh, Plasty, yes, Plasty, I would say is, I don't like Plasty. I'm a big Plasty hater. But Plasty, Midir. Trying to think of other bosses or I really didn't like them. Or I didn't enjoy them as much. I would maybe put Manus in there. I didn't like Manus when I fought Manus. I've only done that one time though, so I might have to reevaluate and go back. The bullshit, the quick charge. That quick charge sucks. You like the red bear? I also like the red bear. I think the red bear is better than the rune bear. I agree. Just boring. It has a very cool design. It has a very cool arena. When you walk up to him, he does this whole like, I'm appearing from the frozen in time appearance. Like, it's very cool. But Overrated. Setting her up by Gideon. Thank God it's not Gideon. He's cool in the DLC. I think the only thing in the Red Bear fight I don't like is the roar. But if you know it's coming and you are planning around the fact that there's going to be a roar, then it's really not that big a deal. Watch me stuff. Why would you speak that into existence? Now Rakshas is going to be in the final
Before the Elden Ring,
2 fights, and I'm going to cry, and it's going to be your fault.
I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne.
This guy does a lot of damage.
But we continue to strive unto eternity.
Rock Piksha, how dare you? Don't you all remember the ancient hero, the unknowing? Or the all-knowing? The unknowing. Goodbye.
In my bones, the tarnished cannot become.
Elden Shaw, how dare you? How dare you? Prime Concert Rakshasa. Thank God I don't have to go to the DLC on this run. Heck you. I may as well sit. Grandpa's being a smartass again. That's very funny. That's really good. That's really good. Bravo. First Elden Lord. Why are we wishing Rakshasa on me? What have I done to you all today for you to wish the demon that I hate to enter my life? It's not much better. It's a pigeon. And I want to say it's the Consecrated Snowfields one. It's either the Consecrated Snowfields one or it's the, I'm pretty sure, the Mountaintops one. God, that move can be so brutal sometimes. I was gonna say, poise break sometime, please. Oh, it could also be the DLC one. True, it's a good point. They all arrive that way. I'm dead. That's what I deserve. That's what I deserve. It's what I deserve. Stuff. Thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate it. I should have committed to killing him. I bet I could have killed him if I committed. I should have committed. I should have committed. Exists. Sorry you chose to stream today. Wow. Probably built its home on the tree. So what you're saying is that this arena is just the pigeon's nest? I like it. I like this canon. Oh, fuck off. Look at this the first time. It's definitely, it's a good point. There was that one run against Brian where it was nothing but fucking pigeons and their fucking keepers or whatever. on! He has 1 health! I legitimately thought he was gonna die there. I have had an Elden Bale before, yes. Actually, I think it was the, what run was it? I had an Elden Bale on, it was one of the New Game to New Game Plus 7 runs. It was one of those. How's it going, Ghost? How you doing? Do you think she'd listen to Lily yet? I don't know who that is, so I can't give you a proper answer. My answer is maybe. I didn't want it. Why are you like this game? Okay, well. Oh my God, we survived the run. Or the move, I can't believe it. I ran the correct direction and we survived. Holy crappy-oly. Boop. Where'd you go? There you are. Okay, listen here. Fuck off. This thing is being the worst. Yeah, explosion out of the crit's consistent. Oh, fast made to the DLC? No idea. It's not something I've ever timed. I've had an Elden Room Bear. Not that I remember. I'm gonna give you a, it might have happened at one point, but I don't remember it ever happening. One of the best for story-wise? Yes, I'd agree with that, Ruff. Definitely feels appropriate. What do you think phase 2 is? We haven't even seen phase 2. I swear to God, if phase 2 is Valiant Gargoyles, I'm going to lose my mind. Elden Millennia, we can dream. Ah, that'd be the best boss. I am behind you. How did you hit me? Yeah, Elden Midra's thematic as well. Yeah, agreed. Pretty sure he was going for the move there because he's below 50%, and I think that's when it happens. All right, then. Okay, great. DLC Radon second phase. I would also be okay with that. I'd be fine with that. It's Maggie. All right, then. To be fair, she does scale up like crazy, and she does a lot of damage when she wants to. For example. Thank you, Maggie. Goodbye. All right. Buddy, thank you for the 2 months. How's it going? How are you today? Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy indeed. 59. Onwards. Ludicrous damage point. It does stuff. During the Elden Beast fight. They only added that. Oh, apparently I need great runes. Well, okay, my settings are wrong, so that's good to know. How many do I need? I need 4. Okay, I gotta fix that. That's a mistake. Well, what's the easiest one to go kill? Moog. I have access to Moog. Let's go kill Moog. That's supposed to be open, for the record. We've not had Elden Rick yet. Nope, no Elden Rick. Radon Moog. Yeah, Radon's already dead, but Moog will be the fastest because we have access. I don't have the Academy key, so I can't even do Academy, which would arguably be faster because of scaling, but you know. I am doing grand, buddy. Aside from the fact I got my settings wrong for this one, everything's going great so far. We just have to ignore the fact that my settings are completely incorrect. Yeah, either 2 or 3 or none. Any of those is the settings is supposed to be. It's basically supposed to be open, essentially. So whether that's 2, 0, 3, 1, whatever is below the amount that I would have getting here, it's what it's supposed to be. But I did it wrong and set it to 4. Oh, it moved a little bit up the path. And it was. With the settings at all? Yeah, totally. Plassey and Elden Beast room is a beautiful fight. True. I still don't like Plassey, but it is a beautiful fight in there. I do agree. So, okay, the next run will actually have the correct settings and everything will work out great. And I'll get a PB. What the fuck? Oh, there's a guy with a gun. Someone gave a man a gun in the shadows. Has ever been that far from home before? I love that it moved. I like when things in the randomizer are just like slightly shifted around. Like, it's cool when they're like really random, but it's neat when you walk up to something, you're like, what? And they're 2 feet away from where they normally are. That's arguably funnier. Rick, Lord of Blood, a prediction for Rick, okay? It's a Knight's Cav. Which mathematically, if you had guessed Knight's Cav, you would have been probably right. All right, great. Now we can actually go back and beat the final boss. And just because we're not going to get a chance to say it otherwise, I'm going to quickly do this. Hang on, hold. This is going to be the only time today, because we're not going to the DLC ever again. Fuck you, Letta. Okay. Can it ever be done blindfolded? I think it could if it hasn't already. I do think it's possible, though. Let's do that and then that. Be good for the horse hooves? No, definitely not. Definitely not. It's not proper horse treatment, I'll tell you that. These Knight's Calves, they are out of control. Lion is bad. Lion is also bad. I like Lion in some ways, but I'm not the biggest fan of Lion in others. There's parts of the fight where I really like it. An Onyx Lord? Oh my god. And then the final boss of this first 80% with the new things is mathematically the most likely thing to happen. Man, if I didn't have to do Moog, this probably would have been sub 2 hours. We had what, one issue on Ghost Flame Dragon and one issue on the Deathrite Bird, and otherwise everything else is pretty much first try, I think. Beat this guy in order to go fight this guy? No, the other guy I fought had the other weapon. So they're totally unique and different bosses and both very interesting because of that. Totally. Can't you tell the difference? All right, we can't hit time until I get credits. Go, 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 go. And done. Perfect. 2:05:13. We have a PB. Now we restart and we do it again, but with the correct settings. First off, more coffee for me. Second off, and also me updating my command so the command actually says the correct time. See you in the next one, YouTube. Bye-bye.